Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your Sunday. We also have your Boredom Busters coming up, but first, our top story. 121 Vietnam veterans are back home this morning following their whirlwind trip to Washington, D.C. as part of the latest Midwest Honor Flight. This was the second time the nonprofit hosted an all-Vietnam veteran flight. They flew back to Sioux Falls last night after touring the memorials in their honor in the nation's capital. KELOLAND's Carter Schmidt traveled with the group and will share their stories this week, including the first husband and wife to ever take part in the honor flight. And to see video and pictures of their trip, you can check out this story here on KELOLAND.com. The need for affordable housing is rising in the Black Hills as more people move into the area. Rapid City has teamed up with developers and organizations, including the Black Hills Community Foundation, to find a long-term solution to the housing shortage.
It really is a holistic approach. What we want to do is we want to address the need long-term rather than short-term. And really a lot of what the Community Development Department is doing is working towards solutions.
The Black Hills Area Habitat for Humanity is also addressing the issue by building at least 40 new affordable homes, as well as repair 110 homes in the Black Hills by the year 2027. Augustana University is striking up the band once again. The Viking Marching Band performed during their homecoming game against Upper Iowa Saturday. It's their first performance in nearly 50 years after disbanding back in the early 1970s.
I think marching band adds a lot of spirit to football games. It adds a different perspective.
Abby Scott plays trumpet and says participating in marching band was very important in her choice of colleges, so she was very excited when she found out that Augustana was starting up the band this year. Let's take a first look at the forecast now with meteorologist Adam Ritten in the Storm Center. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Perry, and good morning, everybody. It's been a quieter, albeit breezy start to the day out there, and that wind is going to stick around as we head through the afternoon. To Falls Park we go. Gray skies above 53 at the airport with a west wind at 13 miles per hour. And it's going to be a cloudy day, especially East River to the west. We'll get in a little more sunshine and a little more warmth. And I do mean a little more. It's not going to be like what we had seen yesterday, let alone really at any point last week. 50s East River and low to mid 50s at that. 58 your warm spot as you head toward Marshall. 51 Brookings, 53 Watertown, 50 though Aberdeen and Pierre. Upper 40s though as you head toward Faith and Rapid City. But there's the wind, and that's going to be sticking around today. 15 to 30 mile per hour winds expected through the afternoon out of the west by northwest, which will give us that cooler, more autumnal feeling to the air. There is rain out there, unfortunately. Just some scattered showers are going to be moving through Mobridge, Aberdeen, and portions of north central and northeastern KELOLAND. It should stay up there. The rest of the area stays mainly dry with low pressure slow to get out of here in North Dakota. We do have more rain to talk about, and toward the hills, yeah, even some snow. Details on all of that coming up.
All right, thank you very much, Adam. Well, many KELOLAND farmers have gotten into their fields a little earlier than usual for the fall harvest. That's because drought conditions caused the plants to dry out sooner than normal. Farmers work long, hard days and nights to get the crops out of the fields. Coming up on Eye on KELOLAND, we'll meet two brothers who farm together and show you what their day is like getting the corn out of the field and to the ethanol plant. Be sure to watch tonight at 10. The Sioux Falls Quilters Guild is hosting its show, Fall in Love with Quilting, at the Sioux Falls Convention Center. More than 300 quilts are on display from 11 to 4. There will also be quilting demonstrations and a country store. Admission is $7, free for children 12 and under. The Dakota Independent Film Festival includes documentary shorts, feature films, and panel discussions at the Historic State Theater in downtown Sioux Falls. The doors open at 11:30 this morning. All seating is general admission and masks are recommended. The cost is $25. Spellbound Magic Shop and Theater on West 41st Street in Sioux Falls is hosting an all-ages family magic show. The magic begins at 5 o'clock. Riverview Christmas Tree Farm in Canton is hosting a pumpkin festival. There will be pumpkin picking, pumpkin painting, pumpkin games, plus fall crafts, train rides, and food vendors from noon to 5. Admission is free. The Fall Festival at Country Apple Orchard in Harrisburg includes zip lines, an apple cannon range, pony rides, giant hay maze, 2 90-foot jumping pillows, a petting zoo, and of course, apple picking. Today's hours are from 10 to 6. Adam?
Well, it's certainly going to be a cloudy day today, especially East River, where highs are going to be struggling to get much above the low to maybe mid-60s if we can break into a little extra sunshine. If that cloud cover is more stubborn, low 60s may be the ceiling for the day. To the west, we'll have more sunshine, so we should be able to get into the 60s with a little more room to spare. Low pressure in North Dakota will pinwheel a couple of showers in the north central and northeastern South Dakota. The further south you go, though, towards Sioux Falls, northwestern Iowa, and the well, it's going to stay generally dry, but on the gray side. More sunshine, though, out west, however, but everybody gets in on a breezy day. By Monday, though, we actually have a great day on the way. Sunshine, seasonable temperatures, winds calm down a little bit. And if only we can keep that going for a little while, but we can't, unfortunately. Tuesday morning starts off well enough. By the afternoon, things unravel with our next low pressure system coming in. Mainly rain, but we could see some snow toward the Black Hills, where we have the potential for our first accumulating snowfall of the season. This gets out of here by Thursday. We dry out again, but it's going to be cooler with highs in the 50s and lows in the 30s across much of the region. But there's our winter storm watch for the central and northern Black Hills Tuesday afternoon through Wednesday afternoon. This includes Hill City, up toward Lead and Deadwood as well. Several inches of accumulating snowfall not out of the question, so be sure to keep an eye out for updates if you are headed out to that neck of the woods. From there, temperatures moderate into next weekend, pretty seasonable for this time of year. Then we have a better opportunity at above average temperatures headed beyond the 7-day outlook. Now keep in mind, by this point, average is in the low to mid 60s. Speaking of 60s, we get that today, mid to upper 60s out west, low to mid 60s southeastern KELOLAND, 50s and low 60s to the northeast, where we have a decent amount of cloud cover and rain trying to hang tough. For the night tonight, 40s with a couple of 30s as we do gradually clear out, and then the 7-day forecast features one pretty good opportunity for rain Tuesday night into Wednesday before we dry out and clear out headed into next weekend, where it's going to be a little chilly at times. 50s on Friday with lows dropping into the 30s. Have a great day, everybody. For more local news, weather, and sports, you can always head on over to KELOLAND.com.